Hey guys, thanks for dropping by. Boy, this is not a great time to be streaming. There are a lot of people streaming right now. Hey, JLA, hello. How are you? How's things in Detroit? Hi, Raja Zahid Afiq. Hello from Singapore. Hey, 321 Biter, nice to meet you. How's things in the UK? Guys, if I'm looking at my computer too much, it's because I realize that now may not be a very good time to do live streams because a lot of people are like they are doing live streams too. So there's a big conflict in like as a the network is unbelievably poor right now. So you'll see quite a bit of buffering, but let me know in the comments if the video quality is really bad. Hi, LC Dad. Hi from Ross. Hi from Singapore. Thanks for joining us, Chris Kion75. I've got a few viewers from Malaysia. So good to have you guys around. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments if the stream quality is okay. I'm pretty excited because there are a few things I want to talk about. So how's things in Malaysia now, Chris Kion? There's a bit of lag. Yeah, I figured. Alcoholic Monkey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. Okay, I deeply apologize if you see quite a bit of lag on your screen. It's not a great time to be streaming right now because so many people are streaming at the same time using the internet. So, I've tried my best to lower the video quality so that it'll stream better. Ah, now it's supposed to be much better now. Alcoholic Monkey, we're supposed to talk about the new AirPods. Yes, that is one of the things that I will be talking about. I also want to talk about the new AirPods, no, the new Apple headphones that's supposed to be arriving sometime in the autumn. Hey, Kite, thanks for joining, Chinsia. Hello. Hope you can stick around. Todd Suter, hopefully you're doing well though. Love your vids. Stay safe. Hey man, you stay safe too. And uh, if you can stick around for a bit longer, why not? Otherwise, thank you for coming anyway. But I still hope that you stick around. I want to wait for a few more people to come by first. Hey, Singapore, stop streaming. We're busy here. This is not a good time to be streaming, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I promised you guys that we'll have a nice AMA live stream session, and this is what we're gonna get. Okay, first let's talk about the new AirPods Lite. So there's supposed to be a new version of the AirPods Lite coming in next month. Apple may be announcing the AirPods Lite with the new MacBook Pro at WWDC. This is from Ron Johnson. Maximum overdrive. Give me some of that Aeonic action. Yeah, the Shure Aeonic. I got in touch with Shure, but apparently they will only have the Aeonic 215 in Singapore sometime next month. So I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait a bit. Hey, hi SK. Hello and nice to meet you. Thank you for joining the stream. Hello from Worthing, Jeremy Thornton. Where's that? Is that in the UK? I'm quite bad with geography. I try my best, but there are some places which I'm not very familiar with. Thanks for sticking around, Chinsia. So, about the new AirPods Lite, what do you guys think? Have you guys seen the reports about the supposedly light version of the AirPods Pro that may be launching in May? I've got a few predictions about it. Prediction number one, it might come in different colors. I suppose maybe a black or a white. And prediction number two, I don't think it comes with noise cancelling. Where's the Sussex? Well, hello to West Sussex. But tell me in the comments section below what you guys think about the AirPods Lite. I think it may retail for $199. It may have the same battery endurance as the AirPods Pro. I wonder if I can pull the report up for you. AirPods Lite. Okay, we've got some new updates. Apparently, this came from 22 hours ago. Apple Insider. Okay, let me show you the report. This is quite interesting. Get a load of this. Apple is reportedly still planning on releasing a new version of AirPods Pro without active noise cancellation at a lower price, but industry sources suggest the launch will be much later than the recently predicted May 2020. Wow, I was still under the impression that it might be launching at WWDC, but this totally makes sense because of the current coronavirus situation. So, production lines for not just Apple but for many manufacturers have been pretty problematic recently because of the lockdown and all that. So the AirPods Pro Lite have been rumors about a lower priced AirPods Pro Lite have been circulating since early 2020, though it's never been clear what form they might take. Today, a paywalled DigiTimes report indicated that the new version of AirPods Pro would look identical to current models but will lack active noise cancellation, a change that will help bring the cost of the wireless headphones down. Citing supply chain sources, the publication adds that Apple originally planned to release the new AirPods Pro in May, but may have to push the schedule back due to the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. Those sources added that Apple hasn't officially changed the timeline. However, inspections have been delayed since the company hasn't been able to get staff to its production lines overseas because everyone's working from home, right? They're either quarantined or working from home. So this is a pretty bad situation. Pretty bad. Lone Wolf 22. Hey Aaron, what's your daily driver in terms of smartphone? Well, I've been using the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra for quite some time. There are quite a few things I like about it, but it's too much of an overkill. The phone is too big for me, and I have a lot of trouble typing on its keyboard. Like when I chat with my friends on WhatsApp or some other app, uh, typo errors happen a lot more than on the iPhone. So, but I presume that this coming week, since I will be getting the new iPhone SE, that's gonna be my daily driver. Harmon David, hello my friend. Hope you are staying safe out there. Thank you, and I hope that you are staying safe there too, wherever you are. By the way, Harmon, where are you from? Or Heyman? Sorry, Heyman. Tell me in the comments where are you from and what's the situation like over there. How's everybody? Are you guys working from home right now? 3 to 1 better. Market is getting pretty full of true wireless buds now, at all prices. Yes, and I suspect that prices for earbuds with premium features will come down much sooner than we think because of Qualcomm's new Bluetooth SoC. So for all of you who don't know, there will be earbuds released soon that will feature Qualcomm's new Bluetooth SoC. That Bluetooth chip will have onboard active noise cancellation as standard. So ANC earbuds are going to be a lot more common than we think and at lower prices. Maryland, USA. Oh, how's things in Maryland? That's in the central United States, right? Getting worse every day here. Well, I know about the situation in New York, um, but I don't get reports about how it's like in Maryland. At work, making health equipment. What kind of health equipment? Like PPE or face masks, face shields? Yorkshire, sun's out. Yeah, you don't get a lot of sun in the UK, don't you? Like in the UK, it's usually cloudy or rainy. Uh, I've been led to believe that it's either cloudy or rainy or sometimes sunny. I don't know, but so it looks like it's gonna be a good day. Sun's out. Todd Suter, working at home, working full time at a 24 hours gas station. I work overnights on weekends, so the Sony Truly Wireless XM3s are perfect. Wow, glad to know that those are making it easier. Okay, I gotta change my window back to full screen. Okay, hang on. But that's a surprise. So we won't be seeing a new AirPods next month, probably. We don't know yet. But going by how things are right now with the pandemic, I'll be really surprised if Apple releases the new AirPods next month. Oh, so you're on the East Coast. Logic check. Chinsia, has anyone experienced the Nokia wireless earbuds? Husband got them a couple of years ago when he got an Android Nokia phone. They're the worst things ever. Well, a couple of years ago, wireless earbuds are, well, the vast majority of them, terrible. But things have gotten a lot better because, well, I like to say partly because of people like me, because we bitch a lot about them. So, yeah, there's some upward pressure from the tech community for these brands to make better, truly wireless earbuds. Heyman David, been working from home for the past 5 weeks. Well, how are you surviving, man? Are you able to get supplies, ample supplies? Detroit has more and more deaths every day. Wife works in healthcare. Wish people would stay at home. Well, that's not good at all. Not good. Detroit, that's in Michigan. Hello, 20 Euro Pizza. Glad you could join us. Where are you from, by the way? Were you in our last live stream? And how's things over there? Muhammad Iqbal. Hi, much love from Canada. Hey man, much love from Singapore too. How's things in Canada? Which part of Canada are you from? Tell us if you're from Ontario, um, Toronto, Quebec. Watched your sanitation video. Personally, I use alcohol swabs, cheap from Guardian. Yeah, yeah, they have cheap alcohol swabs from Guardian, but for a long time I wasn't able to get alcohol swabs from anywhere. Guardian, Watsons. Frozen Gamer, why are you slowing down? Is my stream slowing down, guys? I think the live stream quality now is horrible because a lot of people are live streaming right now. Like in Singapore, I have in my social media feeds quite a number of live streamers. Jeremy Thornton, you make parts for brain scanners, electronic equipment. Wow, that sounds like complicated work. Hey Anthony Berryman, thank you for joining, and I'm glad you could join. How's things on your side? JLA, what's the deal with the new Qualcomm chip? Well, the new Qualcomm chip is supposed to give you, well, the most significant improvement that it brings to wireless earbuds and headphones is active noise cancelling. So uh, now with active noise cancelling so readily available in this through this chip, wireless earbuds at lower price points will also feature active noise cancellation. So you might even see like earbuds at the sub 100 price category featuring active noise cancellation, and that's quite a big deal. This is a press release from Qualcomm dated 25th of March 2020. Whoops. New ultra low power Bluetooth audio SoCs from Qualcomm improve truly wireless sound. So it's called the Qualcomm QCC 514X for the premium tier and the 304X for the entry to mid-tier range of SoCs. Improved robustness, connectivity, increased battery life, and comfort, integrated dedicated hardware for hybrid Qualcomm active noise cancellation, voice assistant support, and premium wireless sound and voice quality. So all these juicy, neat little features will be making their appearance. It's pretty exciting stuff. Oops, sorry. I'm still trying to find my way around OBS. Logic check, it's lagging a little. Audio out of sync by a few seconds. Oh, that's bad. Let me see if I can do anything about it. You know what, guys? I would love to experiment with settings right now, but I don't think it's the right time to do it. Uh, 20 euro pizza, Virginia, good. Haven't seen toilet paper in 3 weeks. In the toilet paper. You haven't seen toilet paper in 3 weeks. Oh no. Hope you're holding up. Did you get enough toilet paper in the beginning? Anthony Berriman. Hi Aaron, do you think Can Jam Singapore will go ahead? Well, Can Jam Singapore was supposed to it was supposed to be last month. And actually I was in talks with the organizers to do something at Can Jam. I won't say what, but it has been postponed. For the time being, the last I'd heard was till August 2020. So it might still go ahead, but going by how things are right now, I highly doubt that it'll make the August date. So I'm sorry, Anthony. I don't think Can Jam in Singapore might go ahead, but if it goes ahead, then it's a bonus for all of us. Lots of deaths in the UK. London was the worst day today, over 180 out of about. Oh my god. Oh no. Hope the NHS can cope with that. Stay safe. Back to work now. Bye. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for joining us, and you stay safe too, yeah? When do you think we could see the new Bose NC True Wireless? Oh. Tom, that is a very good question. Todd. Sorry, I saw Tom, but your name is Todd. So that is a very good question. It has been rumored for a long time that Bose will release new pairs of truly wireless earbuds. The Bose 500 earbuds and the Bose NC700. No news yet since. I think it could be because of the pandemic, but Bose has been known to keep their cards close to their chest, so I wouldn't rule out a launch soon, but I don't think so, man. Adelax. Hi Aaron, do you think the iPhone 12 will be delayed and by how long? It's too early to say. We have some schematics for the iPhone 12 getting leaked recently. Okay, new leaks from Ming Chi Kuo, that Apple analyst. I'm just gonna put it up. Okay, this is from 2 hours ago. Oh my god, I'm really bad at this. Okay, so this is from 2 hours ago. It seems that every week there is a report on iPhone 12 production that contradicts the previous one. The latest comes from analyst Min-Chi Kuo, who says that most of Apple's upcoming phones are facing delays, despite reassurances from Foxconn that it's making up for lost time. Sorry. It starts with the new iPhone SE 2020. Pre-orders for which started a couple of days ago and which saw delivery dates slip into May due to higher than expected demand. Oh my god! Hang on for a second, wait! Today, Apple started taking pre-orders for the iPhone SE. It unveiled earlier this week. Pre-orders went live, supposed to be shipping on April 24th. I was expecting it to be on April the 24th. However, if you haven't put in your order yet, you will actually have some more waiting to do until your brand new iPhone SE reaches you. That's because delivery dates have already slipped to early May at this point. And obviously may slip even further in the next few days or what? What about my iPhone SE? I pre-ordered that. Okay, this is a bummer. I'm gonna check on my delivery date later on, but let's jump back to the iPhone 12. Production of the upcoming iPhone 12, four of them, he says, has been partially delayed. Due to travel bans, Apple has had to delegate more to local employees, which lead to a 1 month delay. They were supposed to have been shipped in. Okay. So to answer your question, October. So iPhone 12 has been delayed till October. That's quite a bummer. Hey, thank you, Jaylee. Thank you for your tip. Super chat. Thank you so much. $2. Yay! Every dollar counts. Thanks for helping me choose my new buds. You're welcome, man. So you picked the Buds Plus. Solid choice. Galaxy Buds Plus, one of my daily drivers at this point. I talked about it in a video previously, why I stopped using the AirPods Pro. Emerald Player, Aaron, I have a huge question. What would you buy if you only had $500? The XM4 or the SE2? Assuming the iPhone SE2, well, okay, in my opinion, I would totally go for the new SE2. Because personally, I already have a lot of headphones. Unless the XM4 is such a huge leap in improvement compared to the previous model, I don't see myself shelling out $500 for the XM4. Assuming that it will retail for $500. If it's $300 or $350, yeah, for sure, why not? But my priority is the iPhone SE2 for now. 3 to 1, by the way, you gotta go. Gotta go, Aaron. Work calls. We'll get back to the stream if I can. Take care, everyone. Well, thanks for coming, and I hope you can rejoin the stream. Of course, if you gotta go, you gotta go, man. Work comes first. Well, I'm glad you love your new Buds Plus. Anthony Berryman, all Apple stores still completely closed in the UK. Well, it's the same here in Singapore. The online store is still functioning, but the retail stores they're all closed. Okay, let's get back to the iPhone 12 report. Okay, so we will be seeing the iPhone 12 push back to October, according to Ming Chi Kuo. So this is what it looks like. Redesigned camera layout. I think this looks so much better than the 11. I mean, what was Apple thinking when they released the 11 Pros looking like that, right? Like this. I mean, this reminds me of the Predator gun sight. Your butt must be. J really so FG. Hey, thanks for joining, man. I don't think I said hi to you yet. Why don't you review cheaper earbuds? I do review cheaper earbuds. It's just that I don't get many of them. Sometimes I get pictures from like Amazon sellers, uh, people who sell really cheap wireless earbuds on Amazon, but hasn't. I mean, very few of them has piqued my interest, as in they won't add anything substantial to the conversation. Uh, but I have reviewed quite a number of cheap wireless earbuds. Yeah, right. It definitely looks like the Predator's sight. That's what I thought. I thought it looked weird. Then I thought, hey, you know what? Predator sight. We have 16 concurrent viewers right now. This is awesome. For all of you who just joined the stream, feel free to comment in the chat. Uh, Tell me where you're from and what's the situation like right there now. Are you working from home? Are you able to get groceries easily? Is it in complete lockdown? Okay, I'm just scrolling back through the chat to see if I've missed anyone. Heyman David, supplies aren't too bad to get, just need to deal with the lines to get into places. Amazon as well. Okay, at least you're able to get supplies. In Singapore, okay, so in order to prevent people from crowding supermarkets and wet markets, the Singapore government has implemented a staggered policy, as in Singaporeans will only be able to visit supermarkets and grocery stores uh, on staggered dates, according to our our NRIC. Is there an American equivalent to NRIC? Yeah. So each of us we have like a social security number of sorts. So it depends on whether our social security number ends with an odd or even number. So if my number ends in an odd number, I can only visit on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. If it's on an even number, it's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I thought that was pretty smart. I've just picked up some Jabra 85H and I prefer them to the Sony's. They are down to £170 in the UK, so I thought that was a bargain. Yeah, those are some pretty good headphones. Noise cancelling performance, very close to that of the Sony XM3 headphones. Sound quality, it sounds great, and it's got that, it automatically switches on and switches off when you unfold the headphones. So it's really cool. Great choice. CJ Bathroom. Thanks for joining. I don't think I said hi to you yet. Anthony Berryman. Aaron, when you went to Ken Jam last time, did you try any IEMs? If not, next time you should try Empire Ears, 64 Audio, Vision Ears, and Campfire Audio. I tried UE and Shure, but I haven't tried any of the other brands. But since you've brought them up, yeah, sure. Next Ken Jam. Sorry, I ran by my home is an Apple free zone. Well, thanks for joining JSR, and no worries. I'm not that much of an Apple fan. I'm just locked into the ecosystem. I tried to switch to an Android phone once. Like, okay, so switching my SIM card over to an Android phone is easy, but transferring all my data, like my WhatsApp chat history, now it's impossible to do it from Android to Apple without jumping through some serious hoops. Okay, let's go explore some other news. Okay, so this is a recent report from Tech Radar, 14th of April, so it's been barely a week. Apple Studio Pods headphones. Well, no one knows if they really be called Studio Pods. But Apple was supposed, well, according to rumors, Apple is gonna release sometime this year a pair of over-ear headphones, premium over-ear headphones. And there are some pretty interesting rumors about it. Okay, so I'm not able to find the report that talks about those rumors, but I'm just going to say it. Okay, so apparently these new Apple headphones will have like interchangeable parts. So it will come in two models, two tiers, one cheaper model for sports. So it's a more rugged design with breathable cushions, and a more premium high-end model that will feature like leather ear cups and all that. And on the premium model, at least, it's possible to change the cushions out with the breathable kind. So if you want to use these premium headphones for like sports, you can swap them out for the more breathable, absorbent cushions. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So far, I don't think any other headphones have this feature. It will be the cushions can be swapped out using magnets. So it simply detaches when you pull on the cushions. So that's very smart. Not a new system. B&W has had that system for years. But the Apple over-ear headphones will feature such an interchangeable cushion system. Hey, 20 Euro Pizza, thanks for joining. Gotta go, have a nice day, everybody. Well, thanks for joining, man. Hope to see you in the next stream. I purchased the Sony WH-1000XM3 based on your reviews. Plus, I have the Sennheiser noise cancelling. Well, I hope you like those headphones, Anthony. Richard Korf, thanks for subscribing, man. Awesome. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate you for subscribing. CJ Bathroom. My favorite headphones of all time were the Sony Huron, but I traded them in for the Sony 1000XM3s and instantly regretted it. Oh, what didn't you like about the Sonys, CJ? I'm just gonna refill my cup of water. Hang on, guys. Heyman David. I've had many Android phones and Apple phones, and one thing's for sure. If you want a smooth experience, Apple all of the way. I'm not locked into any ecosystem. I have an S10 Plus, iPhone 11 Pro Max, and despite the specs on the Samsung supposedly being much better on paper, the iPhone is still a faster phone, and no app bugs. Well, Android is a very power hungry platform to be. So it drains battery pretty quickly. So if you see like uh, an Android phone that has a 4000 milliamp hour battery, it doesn't mean that it'll have much better battery endurance than an iPhone, which has like 2000, 2500. I could be wrong, but in the range of a 2000 milliamp hour battery. Because iOS is a very power efficient platform. Check out the Dan Clark Aeon 2 closed back headphones. It folds down for portable use. Yeah, isn't it? Didn't it used to be called Mr. Speakers, right? So it was first Mr. Speakers, then the owner changed it to Dan Clark. I've tried Aeon headphones before. Wow. But okay, so the headphones that I tried at CanJam were the open backed ones. Very wet sound, very open, musical, fast. So many positive things I can say about Mr. Speaker headphones or Dan Clark audio headphones now, it's called. But uh, they didn't have wireless back then. I wonder if they're going to go in that direction now. CJ Bathroom, I found the XM3s trying to be too clever with the NC, and I felt they let more noise in than older models. Maybe the passive wasn't as good, which affected it. Yeah, the XM3s did have thinner ear pads than the XM2s. A little thinner, but In terms of noise cancelling, I didn't think it was inferior. In fact, I think it was maybe a little better. Well, I didn't do a side by side comparison, so I wouldn't know. But hey, Prince Abragan from the Philippines. Hello, thanks for joining us. Glad you could come. Samsung only get the Snapdragon, not the Exynos. Alcoholic monkey. Yeah, but the thing is, all these Samsung S20 phones in Singapore and in the Asia Pacific region, uh, they are equipped with the Exynos SoC, not Qualcomm Snapdragon. Sad, I know. Kicha13. Hey man, hope all is safe in SG. How's the sound quality between XM3 and ANC 900BT? I need ANC but care more about sound quality. I thought the ANC 900BT sounded pretty good. I can't remember exactly because I don't have the ANC 900BT with me right now, but I've done a review about it last year. I mean, if you check back in my video history, that review is gonna be there someplace. It was quite a long time since I reviewed the Audio Technica ANC 900BT. That was probably in March of 2019. Yeah, or 2018. I can't remember. 2019. Yeah. It had amazing battery life though, better than the XM3 headphones. Anthony Berriman, the new models are even better than the first Aeon. Wow, that sounds pretty promising. I can't wait to try it at CanJam if it happens. Functional dock. When the new Sony XM4s come out, the price of the XM3s will drop and prefer them since new ones will have a smaller driver, less space for bigger ear people. Glad to be live from Ohio. Hey, thanks for joining me from Ohio. How are you, man? How have you been? Functional doc. Work is so rude interrupting stream. Well, work is important, so if you have to work, then by all means, chins. CJ Bathroom. Gotta go. Thanks for all the vids and keeping us informed and entertained. Yeah, you're welcome, and thanks for joining. Really appreciate you joining. If you can join us the next time, Bathroom, Mr. Bathroom, please do. If you were to choose the upcoming XM4 or the Bose 700, well, I don't quite know yet because I will have to try the XM4s before knowing. Any update of XM4's release date? Nah, functional dock not at the moment. But I am checking Sony's press release from time to time, and I am keeping my feelers out for rumors and all that. So if I get anything about the XM4s, you guys will be the first to know. Okay, I promise. Thanks for replying. Hope your bubble tea shops reopen soon. Well, I'm not a big fan of bubble tea, so it doesn't really affect me that much. But okay, so here's the context behind this comment. Just yesterday, was it yesterday? Yes, it was yesterday. Uh, the Singapore government extended our circuit breaker period. So this is a period that's supposed to be something like a lockdown, but not exactly like a lockdown. So they are calling it the circuit breaker. It was supposed to have ended on the 4th of May. But yesterday we were notified that it is going to be extended to the 1st of June, right? So that caused a panic because people they are worried about not being able to uh, drink their favorite bubble teas or visit their favorite food establishment. Because along with the extension of the circuit breaker period, the government is also restricting the types of food places that can be opened. And apparently, bubble tea shops didn't make the list. So we had a long queue of people waiting to drink bubble tea last night. F.A. Gumus, how are you? I'm good, man. How are you? Thanks for joining. So glad you could come. Daniel Gonzalez Portela. Hello from north of Spain. Well, hello from Singapore. How's things in Spain? I love Spain, by the way. You guys, well, great weather, great food, great people. I was there last year for a press conference. In the short time that I visited Spain in Andalusia, had the time of my life. Loved it. Aaron, I have the Aeon 2 closed, very open and spacious sound for closed headphones. Yeah, I agree. I mean, hi, if you're enjoying music from these kinds of headphones, like audiophile grade hi-fi headphones, complete with the proper DAC music player. Generally, it's there already, as in it's there in terms of audio quality. But if you were to get like the Aeon 2 from Dan Clark Audio, it takes the experience a little further than that. Good. Looking forward to Can Jam in Chicago in October. Just get it shipped from Seoul, dude. I got my S20 from there. Dude, Samsung sent me this phone, so I don't really have a choice where I could ship mine in from. But is it Snapdragon from as in are S20s from Korea? Snapdragon or Exynos? I thought like in Asia, it's all Exynos. Aaron, are all your major shops closed? Most of them are closed. Like the electronic stores, closed. The vast majority of dining establishments, closed. IKEA, closed. So sad because I wanted to get some furniture from IKEA. I wanted to spruce up this background. But too bad. Prince Abergan, just curious, man. How do you know so much about tech? I constantly watch your videos, but I'm curious about your tech background. Well, in terms of tech, in the context of audio, I have a more than 10 years of background. Uh, I started out selling audio in a retail company. So I was there for 7 years. And by extension, because I was so involved in the audio scene, when you're in the audio scene, you have to know a bit about uh, phones and decks and computers and all that. So that's my background. Everything else just kind of developed from there. But thanks a lot for staying tuned for my videos. We have 19 viewers, 19 concurrent viewers. Thanks guys for joining. If you're new to the stream, please comment in the comments section. Tell us where you're from and what's the situation like over there right now. I'm not like my prime minister. Every sip from a cup, I can change my language. What music do you like to listen to, Aaron? I like to listen to smooth jazz, lounge music, something in the background mostly. For serious listening, I tend to listen more to like jazz music, hip hop. Do you take online education? F.A. Grumos. Well, uh, Harvard University and Yale, they've got some free online courses that I'm very interested to look at. There's this course on game theory from Yale, which I'm very interested in. If I can find the time in the next couple of days, I will start on it. How about you, man? Do you take online education? Ignatius Martin. Hi, buddy. Fellow Singaporean here. Hey, man. How's it going? Did you manage to get your bubble tea? Big fan of your work. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you could join us for our stream. Stick around, man. Stick around. Heyman David. Our electronic stores are opened, but you cannot go in there. Online order and curbside pickup. Well, at least your electronic stores are opened, because here our electronic stores are all closed. For food establishments, you cannot dine in, only take away. So it's kind of like the situation with electronic stores in the UK or in the US, I think. Korea and the US get Snapdragon 65 chips. Well, that's no fair, isn't it? Exynos. Maybe Singapore isn't that much of a key market for Samsung. I don't know. Prince Abergat, if everything settles, what would be the first thing you do? That's a very good question. I mean, we're also caught up with trying to get by day to day. We don't really think about what comes after. Um, I would like to go to the Jewel at Changi Airport again. Because it's a really nice place. I mean, if you're traveling to Singapore in future, that is probably the first attraction that you'll visit. The world's biggest indoor waterfall. I would probably do another video there. We'll see. Cool, Harvard and Yale. Yeah, Harvard and Yale. Take courses from Harvard and Yale without actually qualifying from Harvard to Harvard and Yale. Ivy League for the win. Great streams, Aaron. Thanks, Paul. And thank you for joining. I don't think I've said hi to you yet, have I? Daniel Gonzalez Potea. What's your opinion about cheap brands as Mix CDER? Mix CDER. I'm surprised and satisfied with 401 model for computer use only, but I love Marshalls for outside. For outdoors. Well, sometimes we associate cheaper speakers for like low quality speakers, but that's not always the case. I haven't tried this brand yet, but Marshall speakers are pretty good. What are your thoughts on the new Jabra 75Ts? Honestly, there are a couple of comments on Jabra's posts about its defects. Defects like what? Because when I tried the Jabra, and I've done quite a few review videos for the Jabras, they seem pretty okay. They seem pretty good. I like them. What do you do for a living? Another month of lockdown since your population density is very high. Yeah, I do this for a living, like full time. This is my job. So you guys can expect 100% dedication from me, okay, in terms of reviews and all that. But being a tech reviewer in Singapore is also quite difficult because in Singapore we don't usually get stuff as soon as they launch. Brands usually launch in the US, the UK, Japan, and some other countries like maybe Korea first before launching in Singapore. So this is one of my difficulties. But so far I've managed to cope pretty well with this. The small businesses are really the ones suffering as the big chains can handle the loss of a storefront presence, but not the small ones. Yeah. The small businesses are taking the biggest hit right now. In Singapore, the government here uh, has launched some initiatives to offset, defray the costs for businesses to keep employing people. Um, since the circuit breaker period is extended, they are also going to pump in more money, but who knows how much money? I said, who knows how much longer these businesses can sustain, right? It's pretty sad. It's a sad situation, and let's not forget who caused it. F.A. Gumus, when you took both XM3 from ear music stop from ear music stop after you put your ears, the music work or not? You can get it to resume music when you put it back in your ears, right? No, you're talking about the earbuds or the headphones. The headphones don't have that, as in there's a standby mode, but it doesn't automatically stop when you take the XM3 headphones off. Junior Morales, wait, what's going on? I just got here. Well, we were just talking about the COVID-19 situation in our various countries. But it's pretty much a free and easy, so if you want to tell us how it's like over there right now, feel free. Anthony Berryman, my friend, is a world class jazz drummer. He is recovering from cancer over a year now. He is called Mark Mondesier. He has played with lots of famous artists like Van Morrison. Check him out. Okay, Van Morrison. Wow. I believe that your channel will get far. To be honest, you are one of the best tech reviewers I know. Just continue what you're doing, man. I believe in you. Thanks, man. That is so. That really means a lot to me. Thank you so much for saying that. Functional Doc, great content. Appreciate your honest reviews. Thanks a lot, man. I'm gonna keep those reviews coming. More reviews to come this week. Since the iPhone SE has been pushed back, I don't think I'll be reviewing that, but I've got something else to review. You guys will be in for a surprise. Let's just say that this is something. This is a review that has been a long time coming. I'm just gonna quickly jump into Apple's website and check if my delivery date has been delayed. Please, please don't let it be delayed, please. Well, it still says on the website available 24th April. It doesn't matter so much with the launch date. Even if you get the equipment slightly late, it's okay for me. For me, it's the quality of the reviews and how they can help in my decision. Your reviews are always great. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate your viewership. You are one of my biggest supporters on the channel. I know. What do you miss most now that we are all on lockdown? I miss ordering a. Okay, you know what? I miss going to McDonald's and having a big meal there. This is what I miss most, especially since McDonald's is officially closed till the 4th of May. Last I checked, it's 4th of May, but who knows, maybe it has been extended because of the extension of the circuit breaker period. Anthony Berryman, you should review headphones and IEMs. I think you would be great at it as you are very honest. Yeah, this is something that I'm willing to consider. If you guys don't mind that my channel is called Aaron is Loud and Wireless, uh, I've always intended for wireless headphones to be like the focus of this channel. But if you guys wanted me to review, like wired headphones as well, and IEMs, just drop me a comment. Tell me. Yeah, great reviews, but more important, funny reviews. I think humor is an important factor of great reviews. At least keep a light disposition, Don't be so serious and we've got tech sessions of supermarkets open at least. Okay, that's great. So you can still get your SD cards and all that. Can we expect a Momentum True Wireless 2 review soon? Yeah, you can certainly expect a review of the Momentum 2 True Wireless. If not this month, then perhaps early next month. Because I've also been in touch with Sennheiser about this. We have sadly lost a total of 763 today in the UK. Yeah, that's horrible, man. Yeah, death toll in the UK is staggering. And the NHS is struggling to cope. I think London is the epicenter, isn't it? Isn't London like the epicenter of the outbreak in the UK? New Marshall monitor don't have aptX, but it still has the latest BT. Can I notice any latency difference? If you're using an iOS device, no, you won't. You will not notice any latency difference. But on Android, maybe. I have to try it first uh, before we can confirm. But for watching videos on Android devices, not very likely. Chinsia, I feel like it's going to take so long to get back to normal. Once I get to a restaurant again, that will mean things are back to normal. Yeah. Salini Cozzarelli. Hey Aaron, love your reviews. Hope you and your family are doing well. Cheers from Ecuador. Hey, hello. Hello Salini and hello from Singapore. Hope you and your family are doing well too. And thanks for joining. I don't think I've said hi yet. Okay, still says that the iPhone I've ordered will arrive on the 24th of April. So, God willing, I will be able to do a video on that date. God willing. And this is not the only phone that we've ordered. You see. This is going to be a pretty interesting video. Does XM3 support LDAC or high res? Yes, it does. Generally speaking, Sony wireless headphones will support LDAC, LDAC. And the XM4s might only support LDAC as a high-res codec instead of aptX HD and aptX. That's why we appreciate the reviews so much, also because they're good. Thanks a lot. And thanks so much for your support, Chins. I think what's most important is for you to be happy. Review whichever things you would like to. Truly wireless headphones, earphones are the future though. Yeah, uh, back when I started this channel, my focus was on wireless speakers. So portable speakers with battery and wireless speakers connected to Wi-Fi network. So that was my focus for a while, and then headphones came along, as in wireless headphones became more popular, and in 2018, I think, I made the pivot towards like focusing on truly wireless earbuds. But now I think I want to uh, cover a more general range of electronics, because tech is not just about like earphones, right? It's also about phones, laptops, and all that. I want to play some music. Let's cheer together. Prince Abergan, if there's only one headphones that you're allowed to own, what would that be? Well, that depends. That's a very tough question. That's a very tough question. I think I'll come back to your question a little later. Do you think Bose is still relevant when it comes to the home theater surround sound scene? They used to be very, very relevant. Like, you couldn't speak with someone about home theater without mentioning Bose. And personally, I do own a Bose 5.1 home theater system, the uh, Lifestyle 535. This is what I've been using for the last 5 years. But right now, since they launched their latest range, not so much. Well, there are a couple of factors. As soon as I get music to play, I'll talk to you about that. Yes, music. Okay, so both home theater systems are facing some challenges right now. Okay, first of all, the scene for home theater systems is not as vibrant, as exciting as it once was, because many people are watching videos, listening to music using their phones, right? A lot of the action is taking place away from the TV. So for people who are looking to buy a system for their first home, first they won't be thinking of like huge home theater systems. Rather, they will be looking at things like sound bars, portable speakers, wireless speakers, headphones. So there's that. And secondly, both home theater systems, in my opinion, aren't as good as they were before. Sound quality wise. Does anyone have CD regulations in their country now? Chinsia. Yeah, that darn kitty. I've read about the South African restrictions. Ban on cooked hot food? What? But yeah, to answer your earlier question, the Singapore government is helping out where it can. So citizens are getting money, businesses are getting money to help tide us over this period. Wei Jun Wei. Hi Aaron, I have here 3 with me. Is it I need to get Sony Xperia to achieve highest LDAC quality? Well, I'm not sure if the Sony Xperia phones streams LDAC at the highest possible bitrate. We are talking about 990 kilobytes per second, but many phones stream LDAC at the less or the more compressed bitrate at 330 kilobytes per second or something like that. I'm not sure, man. I wish I could help you there, but I know the I know high-res music players, they do stream LDAC at like the top quality. Music players from Fio, for example. What are your thoughts on the new Pixel Buds? Well, I'm keeping my hopes up. As soon as I get to review them, I'll be able to offer you a more concrete opinion. When I connect with S10, it automatically connects with AAC. I choose LDAC in developer options. Show LDAC but not connect with LDAC. That's really weird. I have 2 questions. Have you listened to B&W PX7? I think I have. I haven't reviewed it, but I think I've tried those headphones. I like them. B&W, I mean the PX5 is good. PX7 over-ear model, it's superb. It's just that it's very pricey. Hey, thanks for joining, Peter Tran. I saw your Aston and Kern and I never heard about it before. You're great. Well, thanks. Thanks a lot. And stick around, man. How's things over there in your country? Are you from Vietnam? I don't know. You could be Vietnamese but living in another country. Salini Cozzarelli. Number 2. Between the PX7, Momentum 3, Beer Dynamic Lagoon, which one have better sound quality, ANC? Well, in my opinion, the Momentum 3. But I have to do a side-by-side comparison to know for sure. Off the cuff, Momentum 3. Sorry guys, need to stretch. Right now we have 13 concurrent viewers. Thanks guys for sticking around. For those of you who just joined the stream, please comment below, tell me where you're from, and how's things with you. FA Gumos, I looked FWF XM3, it supports SBC, AAC doesn't show LDAC, yep. So the XM3 earbuds don't support LDAC. Like these earbuds, they only support SBC and AAC. Rumor has it that it may feature aptX HD, but just rumors. We don't know if there will be a software update in future that adds aptX HD to the XM3 earbuds. For my music taste, the Sonys are a bit weak in regards to bass. I mean, Sony headphones haven't been... I mean, some audiophiles are like... The Sony headphones are super bassy for that. But other audiophiles think they don't have enough bass. For me, it hit the sweet spot for me. Anthony Berryman, do you have any DAPs, Aaron? Well, I don't own DAPs. Most of the music I listen to come from phones. And there's a pretty good reason for that. I think DAPs are quite an overkill for me, to be honest, because I don't have a collection of like FLAC files, you know, and they really only shine in wired mode, whereas my focus has always been on wireless headphones and earbuds. But things are proceeding in a very positive direction for DAPs, because more DAPs now support Bluetooth wireless streaming with high-res music codec supported too, like LDAC, aptX HD. To be honest, I haven't been keeping myself up to date with the latest DAPs, but last time I wanted to go the DAP route, but decided not to. I don't have the file collection to justify getting a DAP, and I don't really like the weight it adds to my pocket. And I'm somebody who doesn't like to carry a bag. Yes, I love reviews about all kinds of tech, although I know a lot of the audiophiles are more interested in the earbuds. I mean, I will still continue to make like headphones and earbuds the focus of this channel, but from time to time cover other kinds of tech, like phones, for instance. Salini Cozzarelli, I saw a video that said you can fix the drain battery issue on the NTW1 by connecting a USB-C cable to the case. Have you tried that? These headphones, I haven't had that battery drain issue since February of last year, since the software update fixed it. Battery will still drain out as in eventually battery will still drain from the earbuds, because to keep them in a dormant state requires battery, but it's nothing out of the ordinary for me. Have you ever been in Istanbul? Hi from Istanbul. Oh, so you're from Istanbul. I have never been to Istanbul. I would love to visit though. It's like to see the Hagia Sophia. There's a lot of Roman ruins in Turkey too, which I like to visit. I'm a big history buff. Guys, if you don't know, I'm a huge history buff, okay? Ask me, well, I wouldn't go so far as to say you can ask me anything about history and I'll know, but I would have a general idea about, like, uh, the history of most countries in the world. You should try the FIO M11 Wi-Fi Bluetooth 2 SD card slots. You can download third-party apps. Yeah, because it runs on Android, right? The FIO M11. Yeah, I will try. The best place to try for me is at KenJam. KenJam has got everything. Do you have a Spotify playlist you can share with us? I want to work to this kind of music. Sure. I can share with you. I'll probably like share it in a post or something. Liam Branton. Hey, thanks for joining, man. It's great to have you around, and yeah, really appreciate you dropping by. Which Samsung phone will have the first UDC and graphene battery, in your opinion? Well, in terms of graphene batteries, not anytime soon, but UDC, maybe we might be looking at the first under display cameras in a smartphone in 2021. But as soon as we have under display cameras, the notch, the hole punch cameras, and all those like gimmicks will be gimmicks like the Oppo. There's this Oppo phone with a retractable camera. Yeah, those will be gone because everybody will be using under display cameras. I'm not too sure about the picture quality of such cameras though. Like, how are you gonna see through the display and still maintain high fidelity when it comes to picture quality? Does it make sense, Liam? I might be I might not be making a lot of sense now because I'm pretty well. I need a short break. Hang on. More water. I'll just bring the flask here. "16 viewers, thanks for joining." Looking forward to the Bose 700 earbuds, but I guess we have to wait. Yeah, I think so. Dude, which secondary school were you from? Well, my secondary school does not exist anymore. Yeah, but it's from a neighborhood school, nothing great. Aaron, if you ever get yourself a DAP, you can send me some SD cards. I have over 1500 CDs and about 5 gigs of high res music. Would be more than happy to give it to you. Wow, thanks man, really appreciate it. I might take you up on that offer. Ignatius Martin, would you rather have the ability to fly or be invisible? And why? Well, I would rather have the ability to fly. Because I have not been invisible before, but I have skydived once. So I know what it is like to be like in the air, dropping down to the earth, and it's thrilling. So if I can fly, like fly up and down, like fly up to like maybe the stratosphere or something, and then let myself hurtle to the ground, then fly up again, I would totally do it. Is that a shop errand or a trade show or something? Sorry, man. Maybe you could provide some context behind this question. What was it? What was it that I was saying? Are you referring to Ken Jam? Ken Jam is a trade show. I'm back! Yay! 3, 2, 1, bye turn. Welcome back to the stream, and thanks for taking time off from work to join us. Slow hand clap. How are you in trapezoid? I don't get it. Am I in? Maybe I'm leaning forward or something? Maybe. Anthony Berryman, you are welcome anytime to my offer. Sure, man. Aaron and other wireless folk, is wireless range very important to you? Like how far you can get away from your device? Yes, it's pretty important. Because how far you can get away from your device is a small representation of how reliable will your device stay connected to your phone in a crowded place. So if you have wireless earphones that can stay connected up to 30 meters away, I'm talking about 100 feet. Wireless connection, by extension, wireless connection in a train would be just as reliable. Yeah, Can Jam is a trade show, so it's a show for retailers, and it's also a show for audiophiles to meet their favorite like brands, try their favorite headphones. It happens once a year in Singapore. It happens multiple times a year worldwide. So I'm aware that there's a Can Jam in the US as well. Probably 2 Can Jams, one in San Francisco and one in New York. And in Singapore, there's one, maybe there's one overseas, like elsewhere too. I'm not sure. But it's one of the biggest headphones, hi-fi shows on the planet. Salini Korzarelli. Do you think an ANC earbud is worth considering? They already make a very good seal. in your ear? I mean, can you hear less ambient noise between the MTW1 versus MTW2 with the ANC on? Okay, biggest misconception about ANC. If you have great earbuds that offer a good earplug seal, you don't need ANC. That's false. Because ANC, okay, so what earplugs do is they block out mid and high frequency noise. What ANC does is they block out or cancel low frequency noise. So with earbuds or earplugs, you may get very good mid and high frequency noise cancellation, but you won't be able to get good low frequency noise cancellation. So if you're on a plane or if you're on a train, you will hear that rumble through your music. Not so with wireless earbuds with noise cancellation. Ignatius Martin, good night Aaron, looking forward to your videos, peace. Hey, good night to you too. And stay safe, man, stay safe. More videos coming up soon. Glad you could join us. Do you know Tarkan, Turkish pop star? No, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't know any Turkish pop stars at all. Sadly. Can Jam Safe held in London, America, Singapore? Oh yeah, so there's a London one too. Yeah, in the UK. Yeah, because I was under the impression that it's only in the US and Singapore, but yes, London is also one of those countries. Lin C, hi from Texas. Hi from Singapore. Glad you could join us, Lin. How's things in Texas? Elena Tilki. Is that a Turkish pop star? Ah. She's Turkish? She's beautiful. Wait, let me show you guys. Elena Tilki. Born March 28, 2000. So she's like 20? Her father is from Konya. Her mother is from off Trabzon. Tilki's father is a Russian immigrant. Ah. She was a semi-finalist on the 6th season of Yetenek Sizni's Turkey. Turkish version of the Got Talent series. Like, what's a genre though? Pop? Seems like pop. Yeah, but thanks, man. She's pretty. Thank you for your time and answering all of my questions. Stay safe. Hey, stay safe, Selini. Thanks for joining, man. Really appreciate it. Hope you could drop by again next time. And stay tuned for more videos too. Oh no, my laptop's seizing up. Turkish delight. Turkish delight indeed. Anthony Berryman, have you seen the Odyssey Mobius? I reviewed it. Actually, I have. The Odyssey Mobius is one of the earliest headphones I reviewed. I remember I did a review about it back in 2018 when it first launched. So it's basically Odyssey's take on a pair of gaming headphones. Very interesting. It's got head tracking. So you hook it up to your laptop, then position the headphones, lock the sound positioning. Then when you turn your head, the sound stays where it is. It's very interesting. I will link it, but the video is really poor quality, so I'm too embarrassed to go linking this video to you guys right now. What games do you play during this lockdown? Well, I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter. So, Monster Hunter, I've been trying Call of Duty Warzone. I love it so far. Some of my friends watching this stream would be pleased to know that I like that game a little more than PUBG. And I am experimenting with Bioshock right now. Bioshock 1 and 2. Oh my god, you've gone skydiving? Yeah, I have. It was in New Zealand. The best $300 I've spent in my life. We fly up in a small Cessna, but it was all tandem, so someone strapped to my back, or I'm strapped to someone's belly, and we jumped. It was a 1-minute jump. I might put up a video of that jump because I have it on video. So I might put up a video of my jump if you guys are interested. That's insane. I died of fright, I think. Yeah, I thought I would die of fright too. I mean, it's real scary, but once you've set your mind to doing it, like when you're walking up to the plane, that's when you know, okay, this is it. This is it. And you really got no control because whoever's strapped to you would push you down the plane anyway. So if you had any last thoughts, any thoughts of regret, there's no turning back. Baklava, Turkish delight. Yeah, I like baklava. So sweet. You should try and review it again. Yeah, maybe I will, as a second look 3 years later, kind of a thing. I'm from Texas. I want to visit Singapore. Hi. Sorry. Peter, I think TX stands for Texas, is it? Do you mean Texas? Have you tried Red Dead Redemption 2? I've played 1, I haven't played 2. I've been holding back because my bank account isn't looking that great. And every time I think of buying a new game, another game comes up which grabs my attention. But I will try. So are you guys having fun? Let's see, how many people do we have watching now? 17 people, so we're keeping steady. Awesome. Yeah, I just got this. Functional dock. Functional dock. Are you here? Thank you. Thank you for... How much was it? You sent me some money. You tipped me. On PayPal. It's been converted already, so it's $6.84 Singapore. Thanks so much, man. Has a mayor health. Thanks so much, Functional Doc. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate the tip. Thank you so much. I wonder if he's still here though. Maybe he's left. Picked up the wrong package. Open your parachute and your packed lunch tumbles. So imagine you're about to jump and you're about to open. You open the zip, psh, your lunch falls out. That's hilarious, man. Thanks for that. Why the iPhone SE 2020 if it has a little RAM, Lindsay? Well, the reason I picked the iPhone SE, despite the fact that it's got little RAM, is because the reason why phones like the S20 Ultra, the S20 has so much RAM in it. I think the S20 Ultra has like 16 gigabytes of RAM or something. Is because these phones tend to be very power hungry. So, I mean, Android is a less efficient in terms of power consumption operating system compared to iOS. So, despite the fact that the iPhone SE 2 has only like 2 gigs of RAM, I'm okay with that because based on what I've experienced with, as in my experience with iOS, I don't think that's gonna affect like performance very much. The top tier iPhones, by the way, they've got like 3 gigs of RAM. What time is it in Singapore? It's 10:51 p.m. right now. So for those of you living in the Western Hemisphere, I'm basically living in the future, and to be honest, the future is great, barring everything else. Yeah, Texas, I thought so. Well, when the whole coronavirus situation is over, come on over, man, because we need all that. We need tourists. Tourism is one of our biggest pillars of our economy. Yeah, Chinsia has an Aaron clock because she's actually my friend and we game together a lot. And she's a streamer. She's a Twitch streamer. So if you guys want to support her over on Twitch, Chins, feel free to link your Twitch account. Hang on. Maybe I should do it. I'm doing this big shout out for you because you're my friend. Yeah, go check her out, guys. I'm still a fan though. Oh, and I'm a fan of yours too. Gotta go, Aaron. Thanks for this stream. Looking forward to seeing more videos. Look after yourselves, everyone. 3 to 1 biter. Yeah, Abe. Thanks for dropping by again, man. Thanks for taking time away from work to stay tuned. I want to try and come to Can Jam Singapore next year if I can. Is the weather normally good when it is hot? Yeah, yeah. The last Can Jam was, we were blessed with pretty good weather. Yeah, it was sunny and hot, you know, everything you would expect of Singapore. Super hot, by the way. I seem to recall it was like 32 degrees Celsius. How much is that in Fahrenheit? About 90 degrees. Laugh out loud, I have a confession. I was behind on stream and didn't realize it, so I was 5 minutes behind everyone. What? So there was a 5-minute lag? Wow! I know I'm lagging, I said I know there's a buffer time on my stream, but 5 minutes is just insane. I still hope my husband gets sent to Singapore for work so I can go with him. Yeah, I wish. That way we can finally meet. It's about 38 degrees Fahrenheit right now here. What? That's cold. That's like 0 degrees Celsius, I think. 32 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. Yeah, it's 0 degrees Celsius. That's super cold. So guys, if I'm reading chat so slowly, you know why. There's a big buffer time. In fact, I'm looking now at the log. It says that my stream status is poor. Now it's really not a good time to be streaming. We have 16 viewers. So keeping steady. I know some people have left, some people have joined. For all those of you who have just joined, comment in the comment section. Let's have a nice chat. Ask me anything. I'm here. You're here. Let's not hold back. Kian YK, hey man, thanks for joining the stream. Hope you can stick around. Yeah, the coldest it's ever been here is like 21 degrees. Singaporeans were so happy. I remember that day. Singaporeans were so happy. We all took out our windbreakers. It was really cool. Joe Cifaldi, hey bud, I enjoy your videos. I was wondering if you feel the same way I do about Apple putting out a new product the same time Americans got their stimulus checks. Coincidence? Oh yeah. It could be pure coincidence. Who knows? But it seems very timely that Apple launched the iPhone SE just when Americans are starting to get their stimulus checks from the federal government. Like, it's timed so impeccably. It might not actually be coincidence, but if it is, how is quarantine going? Well, it's the quarantine is getting a little more tight now. Recently, our government just extended our quarantine, so-called quarantine. We call it the circuit breaker because people are still allowed to leave their homes under certain circumstances. But it's been extended to June the 1st. And there are more shops closed now because the Singapore government has also tightened the criteria for which shops can stay open. Jose Herrera. Hi Aaron, hope you're keeping safe and healthy. Thanks man, I am. I'm eating well, sleeping well. Uh, Everything's fine with me. But how about you? How's it going man and where are you from? What time was it in Singapore? I didn't hear you. It's 11 p.m. right now. You're welcome, Lin C. Hope you managed to catch the answer to your question. I'm a little hungry now. I'm gonna grab some food. Hang on, I'll be back. Garlic bread. When your channel is small, people are nice. When your channel gets big, there'll be some rude people. That's the way YouTube goes, I guess. Hmm. Actually, I've been rather blessed because Well, okay. Even small channels, in my experience, like there have been people who are rude to me on YouTube before. Like I do get rude comments once in a while, but as you get them, but I've been getting them for like a few years, so it doesn't really bother me anymore. Like rude comments are just, you know, I forget about them as soon as I read them. And that's a skill that you gotta learn if you want to be a YouTuber. Is YouTube your main job? Yes, it is, Kian. It's my main job. Joe Chifaldi, Las Vegas. Awesome, man. You are the closest to CES. Did you go? Did you go to CES in January? Next January, if the situation dies down, I might attend CES as a journalist. And that will also coincide with my holiday. I need a holiday. In fact, I was supposed to go on holiday from the 5th of April to the 28th of April. But lockdown and all that, so. Glad to hear you're keeping safe. I am from New Jersey, USA. I just did your cleaning video of the Sony XM3. Great guide. Hey, hope it helped. I like that. That is one of my favorite. In fact, how is that video doing right now? Let me take a look. Yeah, it's okay. It's doing pretty well. So I recently put up a video about how to clean the Sony XM3 earbuds. Now this is because someone requested in the previous stream for a video like this. What? Turbo? Turbo! Hey, welcome to the stream, man. And 20 bucks. You've just contributed. You just bought 20 bucks worth of super chat. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, man. What are you saying? Got the Master Dynamic MW60 a few days ago. Seems decent. You believe in headphone burn-in? Well, I'm going to get your question, but thank you so much. First and foremost, 20 bucks. That is awesome. That is awesome, man. And your contribution is displayed right at the top of the live chat. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your contribution. Okay, so about your question. I believe in burn-in, but I believe that it only has a very marginal effect on sound quality. If you burn your headphones in for at least, okay, let me provide some context, okay? So, for all of you who don't know what burn-in is, burning in your headphones is basically playing your headphones, playing music on your headphones at moderate volume level, so we are talking about like 50% of volume for about 100 hours straight. This is so that you can loosen up the headphones drivers and hopefully it'll sound better at the end of the process. I believe in this process, but I also believe that it doesn't make much of a, the difference between headphones that are burned in and headphones that are not burned in is only so slight that most people won't be able to hear the difference. You have to be a real audiophile and like, train your ears to detect minor differences in your music before you can detect any differences after burning in. Not only headphones can be burned in, cables can also be burned in too. So if you're using like IEMs and the headphones with cables, you can also burn in the cables. Is what I'm saying. Well, Peter, garlic bun. My mouth is gonna smell like a party after eating this, but it's delicious. It's garlic bread. Hey wait, I think I missed somebody. Beetle Guy. Beetle Guy 828. Hello, my name is Nick. Hi. Hi Nick. Thanks for joining and glad you could come to the stream. Stick around, man. And Nick, maybe you can contribute to the conversation. Tell us where you're from and what's the situation like right now in your city. Ezugo Obekwe. Hey, I don't think I've said hi to you yet. Ezugo Obekwe is one of my long-time subscribers. He's been subscribed since, I believe it was 2018. Awesome. He's commented in my videos quite often. Hey Aaron, why is it that most audio companies these days, as well as many reviewers, don't take into account just what kind of music that different people listen to when they make or review comments? Give me a moment to digest this question. Hey, hang on. Okay, maybe different genre. Okay, maybe different people. Okay, it is true that different people have different tastes in music, and there's a saying in audio: "One man's bread is another man's poison." Bread. So one man's bread is another man's poison. Uh, is a very common saying in audio. I think when people review headphones, it's so difficult to pin down exactly what kind of music their audience like. So they generalize, like they describe the headphones or speakers sound quality in a very general way. So it's not like they are ignoring uh, people's preferences, more like they just want to cover as many people as possible. At least that's true in my case. Okay, talking about mean YouTube comments. Because there was this conversation about mean YouTube comments. Well, I've had. Okay, one of my most memorable mean comments was this person making a long post about what I should do for my videos to be better, for my channel to be better. But it was worded in such a non-constructive, destructive way. So that comment was one of the few mean comments that I actually replied to. I said, "So where's your YouTube channel?" Because as it turns out, that person didn't have a YouTube channel at all. I'm okay with like mean comments, but as long as the comments have the commenters have the intention of being constructive in their criticism, I'm totally fine with that. In fact, it is because of constructive criticism that my channel's content have changed in the past few years. "19 viewers. Awesome. We are keeping steady. Let's keep it going, guys. I'm gonna end this stream by 12 p.m. Oh, sorry, 12 a.m. Singapore time. So that's 12 p.m. Eastern time. Man, you would go to the CES in Las Vegas? That is quite a big trip. Yeah, it's a big trip. So if I go to Las Vegas, I don't intend to just visit like CES. I intend for it to be like an entire holiday. So I'll visit Las Vegas, perhaps fly to New York or something. Anthony Berryman, burn-in makes a bigger difference on more expensive headphones. Sony's DAP changes sound a lot after 200 hours, especially Sony WM1Z and WM1A. Yep, that's a great that's a great point about reviewing, especially when they don't tell you what music or track they are listening to. Yep, makes a lot of sense. Anthony Berryman, you are one of the few audiophiles I've met on this channel, uh, in the comment section too, that's more objective and less judgmental. How's the stream quality right now? Right? Sorry. Let me start over. How's the stream quality for you guys right now? Is it good? Is the picture smooth? Because I'm getting comments like from Beetle Guy 828. You Aaron, your camera is lagging hard. Reset your camera or your stream. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. Hang on, hey, $20? Turbo, another $20? Wow, man, thanks. I really appreciate it. Wow, what can I say? You're awesome, man. You're awesome. You know, maybe I should make it like a game or something. For every $50 that you guys get in Super Chat, I will do a forfeit. Like maybe 50 jumping jacks or something like that. That'd be fun. I tend to notice with burn-in, the sound and timing seems to loosen up slightly. Overall sound difference, I agree, is slight. I don't use pink noise. I play the headphones around 50-60% volume for 50 to 100 hours. Yep. So this is exactly how you burn in headphones. At least the way I do it. Back in the day, I mean, I don't burn in headphones nowadays because I mostly listen to music using earbuds now. I'm gonna grab some napkins. Good thing this is in stock. This is still in stock. As for mean comments, these are just nobodies. There will always be people with opinions and spreading hate. I feel sorry for these people. Great, you are resilient to this. Thanks, man. Thanks. I know some people who have given up on YouTube, like making YouTube videos because um, mean comments. I think that's sad. I think it's such a pity because comments are just comments, you know. Can be good, can be bad, but it's how you look at these comments that matters. At least that's what I think. I noticed Bose and Wilkins PX needed a lot of burn-in. PX7 not so much. Bang & Olufsen needed some burn-in. Master and Dynamic in between B and... okay. I think it really depends also on like on how low the impedance is. Perhaps lower impedance headphones need more burning in. Sound is good, but the camera is a bit choppy. I see. Well, I've lowered the resolution to 720p. I might need to do a little more research about how to improve the stream. The trip to the US sounds great. Maybe you could vlog it. Oh, I will definitely vlog. If I travel to the US, vlog. I will vlog about it for sure. Yeah, Chinsia knows me. Have you tried the WI-C600 and wireless noise cancelling earbuds? Check them out. They have aptX support. Aren't those the neckband style earbuds? I will check them out, but are they new? Because the last I checked, the WI-1000X was the more recent model. I could be wrong. Turbo, anyone else still working from the office? I'm one of the last ones still going to the office. At least in Singapore, many people are still working from the office. But yeah. Aaron, do you have a PlayStation or Xbox? I have a PlayStation. Oh, by the way, I read a comment somewhere that said the PS5 will support third-party headphones connection. So, well, it's a rumor. I don't know where that rumor came from. Have you guys heard of it? I mean, that would be really interesting if the PS5 did support like third-party wireless headphones. Because I've got tons of third-party wireless headphones that I can connect. But I've not been able to connect to my PS4. Can't Jump London is also excellent, said Aaron. I see. Yeah, if they're new in the States, then they probably haven't been released in Singapore yet. Takes about a month or two, I think. $100. But guys, if you got any more like content ideas, like what kind of videos you want me to make, tell me in the comment section below. I'm just looking at the news and yep, Patreon lays off 13% of its staff. Oh, that's bad. $10? Whoa, dude! Thanks, man! 20, 20, 10. Man, you're on a roll. Thanks a lot. Thanks for... This is awesome. Thank you so much, Turbo. Any chance for more over-the-ear can reviews? I still prefer cans over buds. Buds I only use for work. Maybe some audio technical stuff? Yeah, sure. When Audio Technica releases new headphones in Singapore, I will definitely get in touch with them and we'll see how we can work out a review. But I do have an over-the-ear headphones review coming up. Yeah, thanks a lot, Turbo. You are great, man. Thanks for your generosity and support. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm gonna show you the next headphones that I'm gonna review. But I want you guys to guess in the comment section first what that headphones is. Okay, so put your guesses in the comment section and we'll see who got it right. Just bought Bose 700 and have the Sony. And first of all, music media outlets, thanks for joining. Welcome to the stream. And if you've just joined us, maybe you'd like to tell us where you're from and how's the situation like in your city. But I'm just gonna read your comment. Just bought Bose 700 and I have Sony XM3 headphones. It's nice to be able to switch. What do you think is better? Well, what don't you like about the Bose 700 headphones? I think those are great headphones. Great microphone quality, great noise cancelling performance. Xavier Langro or Javier Langro. I am late. No worries, man. You're still in time for the remainder of the stream. I'm gonna stop streaming at 12 a.m. Singapore time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. So that's like a little more than half an hour. But I'm glad you could come. Raja Zahid Afiq. What is the best alternative ear tips for Sony WF-1000 XM3? I know Comply has some nice ear tips you could try. Turbo. The Bayer Dynamic Amiron. I'm so tempted, but it's $700. Most reviews are favorable, but my cap is about $500. Yeah, Bayer Dynamic, well, except for the Lagoon ANC, I think most of their headphones, earbuds are quite expensive. The Zalento, wow, that one is like, what is it, $1,500 US? Earbuds. Idzik, hey, thanks for coming, man. Lately, you do not make new earphones reviews, you just repeat videos for earphones you already have from different perspectives. I can't understand the budget perspective, but it's boring. Well, thanks for your feedback. Well, budget is one thing that I have to consider, but also right now with the lockdown, it's a little difficult to acquire new headphones, earbuds. But rest assured that I will be having more earbuds coming onto this channel and a more diversified portfolio of products too, like speakers and phones, etc. So I hear you. I have been trying to diversify my content, but if you've got any suggestions about like what reviews, what videos you'd like me to do, tell me in the comments, man. Beat Solo Pro. Okay, I hear you. Beat Solo Pro. AKG N400. Alright. Steel Series Arctic 7 because I want it to be I would love to review the Steel Series Arctic 7 someday. Because I recently did a review of the JBL Quantum 400. I wonder if you guys watched it. It's one of the... It's probably the most fun I've had doing a review in a while. It comes with a magical unboxing. Have you been to Japan or Hong Kong? Well, Anthony, I haven't been to Hong Kong, but I've been to Japan. Love the place. But for the life of me, I can't find a rubbish bin anywhere. Like, if I buy takeaway and I eat and I want to throw it away, I can't do it until I'm at the hotel. I have to keep the rubbish in my pocket. Otherwise, magical experience. Mount Fuji, you know, it's awesome. But back then, I haven't learned how to properly operate a camera yet. So, although I like the pictures I took, I felt I could have taken better pictures and videos. So what headphones? What headphones do you think I will be reviewing next? I want a comparison between the AirPods Pro and the Sennheiser 2s. Yeah, that's coming. Don't worry, man. I am from New Jersey. It's crazy here and most likely gonna stay on lockdown for a while. We are way too close to New York. Yeah, man. You guys share a border, right? I really do like the Bose 700 for schooling, especially now on online school. Okay. Yeah, the situation in New York is... it's horrible. I was watching a bit of Andrew Cuomo's, the New York governor's live stream just now. He was holding a press conference after meeting with Trump. That guy is under a lot of stress. I mean, he's got lines all over his face. It's tough. Don't get me wrong, I like your channel. I just want new content. Hey, no worries, man. Izik, I got you. I hear you. It will be next year when you are thinking about CES, January, I think. The weather might be bad. Yeah, but it's always it's always bad weather in Las Vegas in January, isn't it? It's too cold, I think, or rainy or something. But what about like other parts of the States? Is it gonna be bad too in January? I love that box. Glad you love that box. It's a magical box. They have great hi-fi shops in Japan. I didn't get to visit any hi-fi shops though. I visited Tower Records. Tower Records in Tokyo. Was it in Tokyo? It was the one in Shinjuku. So I visited Tower Records. I was browsing vinyl, browsing CDs. But as I was still quite poor back then, I couldn't afford most of them. Most of the ones that I wanted to buy. But I did visit the Bose store in Japan. They've got some stuff that isn't found anywhere else in the world. It was pretty interesting. They don't have rubbish bins in Japan. You have to keep it. It is because of a bomb? I didn't know that. Was it because of a bomb? like a terrorist attack or something. I know post 9/11, like even in my country, it was like rubbish bins were taken out of everywhere. Everyone was just so on edge. But yeah, in Japan, it's so hard to find a rubbish bin. Between Spotify and Tidal, which one do you prefer? Which one gives the best music quality? Well, if you're on Tidal, Tidal MQA for the best music quality. For the best range of music, I think Spotify. Anthony Berman, did you see the story about the two doctors in China who were in intensive care who, because of their treatment, their skin color turned black? What? This is the first I've heard of it. Ah, but it's China, who knows? Anything can happen in China, apparently. Do you purchase CD or vinyl or both? I don't purchase any physical music copies anymore. But more recently, I used to purchase vinyl. Okay, let me show you my vinyl collection. So guys, this is my collection of vinyl records. I'm just gonna pick a few out because it's super heavy. Pick a few of my favorites. It's really hard to pick out some favorites because I like all of them. Okay, Feels Like Home by Norah Jones, one of my big favorites. Sunrise is one of my favorite tracks in this record. Melody Gardot's Baby I'm a Fool and If the Stars Were Mine. Some of my favorite tracks in this record. I like listening to a little classical music once in a while, so Vivaldi Four Seasons, great stuff. Great stuff. Come Away With Me, one of the best songs ever from Nora Jones. Sadly, she doesn't make music like the ones you have in this record anymore. But yeah, one of my favorite songs in this album, Come Away With Me. Come Away With Me. Now this is a special one. This is a vintage vinyl record, Frank Sinatra. It's from, this is an original US print from 1957, I think. Yeah, this is the real deal here. A friend gave it to me. Although I've sold my turntable long ago, I will always keep this. Grease, a very fun album to listen to. If you watch the show, then you'll love the album. I mean, this is one of my favorites. I bought this when I first started out listening to vinyl records. Guardians of the Galaxy. They've got some pretty nice, it's a compilation really, of all the tracks. Like Hooked on a Feeling. Great stuff. And if you haven't listened to this lady before, Haley Lauren, she is possibly one of the sexiest singers, yeah, sexiest singers I've heard in my entire life. Her rendition of La Vie en Rose, it's chilling. It's so sweet, so sexy. That was her After Dark album. Aaron, check out the Hi-Fi Lounge in Bigos Wade in Bedfordshire in the UK. It's an amazing shop. Alright man, if I ever go to the UK, but it's in Bedfordshire, right? Bedfordshire? How far is it away from London? No Beatles vinyls? No, I'm afraid not. Hey, Roll John Halton. Hello. How are you? Thanks for joining. You made it in time because I'm about to leave in like 20 minutes. I'm good. And how are you, man? How's life? We now still have 17 viewers. We have been streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah, I know the Beatles have like fantastic music, but I've not been long enough in the vinyl game to buy Beatles vinyls yet. Turbo, what turntable do you use? It seems Techniques and Audio Technica are popular. They are pretty popular and quite affordable. As in, they do have affordable turntables on sale, but the one I used to use is from Project. It's called the RP25. It's a 25th anniversary special edition turntable version of the RP3. It sounds very good. Was modified, with a double belt pulley system. You can often get like project turntables used for a pretty good price too, like at the price of the mid-range Audio Technica turntables. But sorry if I'm not making like, I apologize if my knowledge of turntables has dulled. I haven't been playing music on a turntable for a very long time. Something got in my eye. Okay, that last album, Anthony. Haley Lawrence After Dark. I'll take it out of the cover for you. Her music is also available on YouTube, so check out her rendition of La Vie en Rose. Can you show your setup for checking ANC? Maybe in the future, not now, because I don't have anything set up. Must be difficult to get vinyls there. Not really. There are quite a few vinyl stores. There is one place in Singapore, which is a very small city, that everyone goes to get their vinyl fix. It's located in the Central Business District. It's called the Adelphi. So everybody, audiophiles or beginners like people who are just starting to get into audio, they go to Adelphi, they get their gear, and then they shop around for vinyl. Hey, you know what, Anthony? I think I was referring to the Riga. Yeah. Yes. I used to own a RP25 from Riga, not Project. I even made a video about it. I made a video about the turntable shortly before I sold it to this gentleman. He's from the UK. Thanks, Peter. Yeah, that is like almost my entire collection of vinyl records, which I may never play again. They're just sitting there. But the great thing about vinyl records, they last, well, assuming you take good care of them, they can last for a super long time. Like that Frank Sinatra record, that's 70 years old. And it's still, the last I checked, it still played really well. It's like Frank Sinatra is standing in front of you, singing to you. Hey Aaron, guess the Sony will, in my opinion, announce the Sony XM4 headphones in June maybe. I don't really know. It's no news yet about launch date. I hope it's in June. Because according to the short-term confidentiality clause, the short-term confidentiality clause in their FCC listing, Sony's It's about to expire in June, so perhaps Sony might release the XM4s in June, but who knows? Hey Zoe, welcome to the stream. You just made it, and yes, the stream is lagging because in Singapore, many people are like everyone's cooped up at home, everyone's hogging up the bandwidth, doing live streams and all that, including me. So perhaps because of me, someone else is having a tough time live streaming. Who knows? But that's the situation right now. Turbo, what is your rack setup then, and which loudspeakers? I've sold everything, Turbo. I'm sad to say, I've sold the stands, I've sold the rack, I've sold everything. I might get back into hi-fi someday, but I don't foresee that day to be soon. Alberto Hernandez Nieto. Hey man, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Glad you could join. Code Green Guy. Is Marshall good? Marshall what? Marshall headphones? Marshall speakers? Because I have pretty different opinions about Marshall products. Different categories. Hey, welcome back, Kian. Welcome back. Let's listen to something else. I just cleaned my Sony's video tutorial. That's awesome, man. I'm glad that video helped. So did you use rubbing alcohol or did you use water and soap? Rojon Houghton. Hey Aaron, keep on maintaining the views that live stream the channel, and also maybe I'll see you on the next live show. See you, and keep up with the amazing content. Thanks for joining, man, and I really appreciate you taking time off to join me on this live stream. See you in the next one, Rojon. The driver size with XM4 intrigues me. If you had to guess, what would you say? It could probably be 30 millimeters, you know, just to differentiate itself from like the CH710N, which has a 25 millimeter driver. Could be 30 millimeters or it could be 25, but either way, you know, I've got no comments yet about how it could. Well, I do have a comment. I do have an opinion about how it could possibly sound like. It might have less bass than the XM4, but we'll have to really try the headphones first to see if that's the case. Also, Aaron, before I go, which console you may be getting in future, PS5 or the Xbox Series X? PS5. I know the Xbox Series X has more powerful hardware, but it's PS5, man. It's the games, the ecosystem of games. And I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of PS exclusive games on the PS5. My only concern about the PS5 is it may be really expensive. It may go up to even like $800 US. So, and on top of that, the PSN subscription every month. Not every month, every year. On Amazon UK, the CD offer is only available from South Korea. Yeah, you don't get many copies of our music, like physical copies. Yeah, alcohol is the best, Kian. During this time, during this hard time, everybody has disinfectant sprays or something similar. Hey, bye, Rodron. It's great to have you around. Yeah, I mean, everyone will have something that disinfects, but the most effective disinfectant I've used for disinfecting like headphones, earbuds, 70% isopropyl alcohol. Have you ever thought about buying a really popular headphone like the Audio-Technica M50X BT and then buying multiple earpads and then reviewing and commenting about how the sound changes? That could be a video idea, but the M50X BT has been in the market for quite a while. I'll probably do it with the XM4 headphones. I never played video games. Yes, I'm for real. What? You don't play video games? Wait, you said never played video games as in you have never, like, not even mobile phone games? But do you use your PS4 on computer or TV? TV. But my TV is really a monitor for my PS4, Apple TV, and all that. 5 minutes more before the stream ends, guys. Any more questions you want to pop at me? Oh yeah, the headphones that I'm gonna review next. What are your guesses? I've had AKG, I've had what else? Bose. So what are the headphones that you think I will be reviewing in my next video? Tell me in the comments section below. Never? You've never played not even mobile games? I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Okay, thank you. Maybe I give it a try. Yes. Give something a try, like maybe Mobile Legends or something. Or perhaps something less, like, something easier, right? I don't know. You guys got any easy mobile games to recommend? Easy but good. Because when I game on mobile, I would rather play something, that I wouldn't have to invest too much attention to. AKG and 400. So that's your guess. Okay. Yeah, those headphones are still pretty good. The M50X BT. I've tried it once in the store, but beyond that, that was before. That was last year. So it's been quite a while. The new Harman Kardon buds. Yeah, I would love to review those. Very dynamic. I liked the game you showed last time. Oh, it's web phones. The game that I use for my my latency tests is web phones. It's not so much a game, although it has some game elements in it, but it's like it's a gun simulator, and I chose to use that because uh, it's easy to set up and it's consistent every single time. Like in every single video, you can expect that there are very few variables to it, so I prefer to use that game instead of PUBG, Fortnite, Mobile Legends. Funny story, when I was still using PUBG for my latency tests, I would be playing the game half the time. Someone would come into the room where I'm hiding, and I would have to kill that person first before I continue with the latency test. So it got very annoying, which is why I switched over to using that web phones. Cheers, Aaron. Great chat. Keep safe to you and your family, and the same to everyone on this stream. Thanks, Anthony, for dropping by, and stay safe, man. You and your family. And of course, hope to see you in the comment section. And guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. Thank you guys for joining this live stream. It's been amazing. Just like the last live stream, I've managed to get in touch with so many of you. You guys are amazing. I hope you can join me in the next one. I might make this a bi-weekly thing, so I might stream like 2 times a month. But if you guys want me to stream more often, tell me in the comments section below. So guys, thank you so much for joining the live stream, and stay safe, be safe. I love you. I'll see you in the next one.